Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of FTB Infinity Evolved. And in today's episode, we are going to be working on getting ourselves a reliable source of steel by setting up a blast furnace. Now, in order to set that up, well, let me just show you the recipe. That's probably easier. So, what we're going to go with is the Immersive Engineering Blast Furnace, and to make that, we can use Ender Pearls, balls of glue, or TNT. TNT and Ender Pearls are kind of, not really something we can get a lot of at the moment, but we're going to go the totally PETA unfriendly, inhumane route and use balls of glue. And, you get balls of glue by killing horses in a tinker's smeltery. So, sorry horse, but that's what we're going to do. I'm going to tame these horses. I'm going to, run them back to my smeltery, and I'm going to harvest them for my glue. So, yeah. Oh, also, I found a saddle in the abandoned mine, in case you were wondering how I was going to get them back. But that's basically my horribly awful plan, and I'll be back with you in just a little bit. Alright guys, I am back, and I think I have enough horses. I'm hoping. I have 2 horses and 2 donkeys in here. I hope that'll be enough. I don't know how much glue you actually get from each one, but I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's get that cooking up. And as soon as there's actually some sort of molten metal in here, it'll start giving me glue. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, horses. I did find actually a pretty good horse, though, and we are going to make 2 portable tanks, and then I'm going to put a transfer node right here, which we'll use to actually pull out basically anything that isn't glue, like if they drop blood or anything like that. So, but I did find a horse in here. I think I'm going to name him. Actually, I should see... Oh, but I don't have an anvil, and I don't really want to make an anvil right now. Yeah, so that's basically the deal. Oh, poor horsies. Oh... Oh, that was foolish of me. Okay, well, I'll have to rethink that one. 1 second here. Let's try that again. At least I only wasted an iron ingot and not something more important. Iron, go, you can do it. Okay. It went right into the transfer node, and then that didn't really do me any good. But the other thing I found... What's that? Oh, no, they're fine, They're just taking their time. The other thing I found while I was raiding that village is I found more than enough books to make an enchanting area, and I think I've got almost everything I need to make a... Oh, it's getting late. To make an enchanting table as well. I just need some obsidian. Unfortunately, I don't actually have a way to mine obsidian at the moment, but we can easily fix that by putting a diamond on our iron pick, and that will allow it to mine obsidian. So, we're good there. It is getting late. Let's take a nap, and then we'll go check on the horses and see if we've successfully slaughtered them and turned them into glue, which is really morbid. Poor horsies. But yeah, that's actually that's a pretty good amount of glue. I think that will suit our purposes. Let's start turning that into balls of glue. I'm so sorry. Alright guys, I am back, and we've got 7 balls of glue. That should be enough. That should be exactly enough for what I need. So I'm just going to put the rest of the glue into this portable tank, and that way we've got it saved for later. I'm also going to take this leather just in case I need it for some reason. But let's get that transfer node off. Let's pick up the portable tank, and let's see if we can now... I think we should now have everything we need to make the blast furnace. Although... I think... let me check the recipe real quick. Yeah, I need sand and hardened clay. How much of that do I need? Tell you what, let's do this. And let's get some of that smelting up. And as far as this goes... I'm going to be just a little bit shy on sand, and I think I'm going to be a little bit shy on clay as well. Alright guys, I'm going to go gather some more clay and some more sand, and I'll be back with you in just a little bit. Alright guys, I am back, and I think I've got everything I need now to make the blast furnace from Immersive Engineering. So, let's, here we go, here's a crafting table. So let's go ahead and try and make that. We've got all the glue, we've got everything we need, and that'll give us blast bricks. I believe we need 27 of them. And I'm just gonna put this thing over here, I guess. Also, I'm really looking forward to moving out, and maybe this is not the best place to put this. There seems to be a giant hole right there. Just kidding. Let's put it right here instead. I'm very, very much looking forward to getting out of here and establishing a proper looking base. But I've decided that I'm going to do that after I've gotten myself a sawmill, because then once I have the sawmill, I can go ahead and I can get 6 wooden planks from every log instead of just the 2. And I want to use wood in the building material. So don't worry guys, we're not going to live in that little hole forever and ever and ever. It's only a temporary thing. We will not be there for very long. Okay, so that should be the blast furnace, and then I need to make a engineer's hammer right here, and string, iron ingots, and sticks. Okay, that's not too bad actually. So 2 iron ingots, a piece of string, and of course I don't have any sticks. Why would I have sticks? Let's just go ahead and make a couple. There we go. And we'll make the engineer's hammer, and then you just take the engineer's hammer and click on the middle block. There we go. Right click and it turns into the blast furnace. I guess it doesn't actually show a UI or anything like that, but that thing is now functional as a blast furnace, which is great for us. So now we have a reliable way to make steel, and what we can do is take, I'll take about half a stack of iron, I think, and then we can take some coal coke. Let's just grab the same amount, and if I remember correctly, 1 coal coke will properly make 1 iron. Except it doesn't seem to be showing that it's working. Did I mess something up? Or am I just getting... No, the iron's definitely in there. Why does this look super derp? Something's acting a little funky. Let me see if I can get this sorted out, guys. I'll be back with you in just a little bit. Alright guys, I am back, and I did a little bit of research and figured it out. Just logging out and logging back in seemed to fix it for me. So it now is working as intended, and as you can see, I've already got iron turning into steel. So we are well on our way on that account. I am going to need quite a bit more of that, though, before we can really get a whole lot of other stuff done. So let's take a look at a few of the other things that I'm going to need to build. I need an assembly table, which is obsidian, diamond gear, and some other stuff. I should be able to make that relatively easily, although I am going to need to go gather some obsidian, which isn't a big deal. And then I'll also need a laser. And the laser, I'll need more obsidian, redstone, and then some of these diamantine electron tubes, which are made in the thermionic fabricator. So let's take a look at the thermionic fabricator, and that requires gold, a gold chest, and sturdy casing, which requires a whole bunch of bronze. So, I've had some bronze cooking up here in the smeltery. I think that'll be enough for what I need. Let me go ahead and get some of that stuff together, guys. Let me let some steel cook up as well, and I'll come back to you in just a little bit. Alright guys, I am back, and I've been doing some work, gathering some stuff, getting some things together, and I think I am about ready to make everything that I need to make right now. So, few things. First and foremost, I want to make a sturdy casing, and I made another one of those as well, which is chilling in here. And we want to go ahead and make a few things. We're going to want to make the carpenter. There it is. We're going to want to make the carpenter. And I need a little bit of glass for that as well. And that is from forestry, so we'll make one of those. We also need to make the thermionic fabricator. And for that, I'm going to need a bunch of gold. Ooh, actually, I don't know that I'm going to have enough gold. It's going to be close. Let's see, where is... Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to have enough. Well, I guess we will find out. Let's see here. So, to make the gold chest, I need 8 iron plates. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. And 4 ingots. Actually, yeah, I think I will. I think I will have just enough, actually. Let's also grab some... Oh, I've got some iron ingots right here. Cool. And I'm going to need 8 of those. And then a regular chest. And we'll go ahead and make... Can I not just... Yeah, there we go. Do that. And then surround that with gold plates. And that gives us everything there. And now I need 3 more glass. So there's the thermionic fabricator. And we're going to need that to make some stuff. And then, I think we've got pretty much everything we need as well to make the assembly table, which is right here. Although I will need a gold gear. So, I put that gold in here, right? Yes, it did. Good, good, good. Okay, let's grab the gear casing. And we'll just make 1 gold gear. And then we'll have to surround that with diamonds, right? Yes. Okay, that's easy enough. And let's just get the rest of that draining out of there. How much gold do I have? Okay, not that much. Okay, so let's grab some diamonds. 4 of those. And we'll make the gold gear. And then everything else we should have for that one, I think. Right? We've got everything. Oh, redstone. I gotta grab some redstone. There we go. So now we've got the assembly table. And then to make the assembly table work, I need a laser, which is this thing right here. And that's why I needed the thermionic fabricator. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 diamonds. A piece of glass, right? Or sand, okay. And 2 redstone. So let's just use sand. That's probably the easiest. And I grabbed my generators from down in the basement. I'm just going to set them up right here for the moment. So we'll put the thermionic fabricator right here. I'm going to hook it up to the culinary generator, just because that'll be a little bit easier. And then we'll go like that, we'll go like that, and we'll put a piece of sand in here. And I think that should make what I need it to make. That should make the glass thingy, or the, whatever these things are called. These diamantine electron tubes. So, I'm going to need 2 of those to make the laser. But everything else I should have. We'll let that go for a little bit. I do want to also make an enchanting area. And I've got... I thought I had some... Where's my obsidian? Oh, there it is. Okay. So we'll do that. I'll grab... I've got 2 diamonds on me. We're going to grab some books. I'll make an enchanting table real quick. I don't think the recipe has changed, although I'm apparently totally new to Minecraft and don't remember the recipe. There we go. That was kind of derpy. But we'll make that, and then once I have the sawmill up and running, I can make a whole bunch of bookshelves, because that is ultimately my goal here, is to get the sawmill up and running. Are you making the thing? Do you do the thing? Let's go grab a little bit more sand. Because for some reason it doesn't seem to be working. And I'll grab some glass too, just in case. I'm not sure why it's not... It seemed to be, like, stopped. Let's just put another one of those in. Is it doing the thing? Maybe? Does this... I'm not really sure how this particular thing works, I'll be honest. I've never used the thermionic fabricator before. But it seems to be... Here, let's try putting glass in there instead. Maybe that'll work. And let's just look at this recipe one more time. Oh, it needs liquid glass. Oh. Okay. So that's why it wasn't working. Alright, well, we'll put a little bit of glass in there, and then it should work fine. And I'll have to grab that other... let's see, where did I put it? Here we go, an empty portable tank, and the transfer node for liquids. Then it should work. I think that's all it needs. And I've still got one ingot chilling in here. Come on, come on. Alright, so this should all be good. Oh, wait. Oh, it says there's liquid glass in there. So, why is it not working? What am I doing wrong? Liquid glass. Okay. It should be good. I'm not sure why... It says no power, but it has... It's receiving power. It's not receiving a lot of power, but it's receiving power. So what am I doing wrong here? Let me try and get this figured out, guys. I'll be back with you in just a little bit. Alright, guys, I am back. I'm a derp. I know what I did. Essentially, you need to put the materials down in here before it'll work. So this is just the recipe. It doesn't actually count for anything. So I just... Oh, that was kind of derpy of me. That's alright, though. I got it figured out. We are good to go. And we've got ourselves these diamantine electron tubes. So now I should be able to make the laser. There we go. So now we have a lot of options opened up to us. We now have the assembly table. We've got the... Oh, I still need the rock crusher, though, don't I? And how do I make that? Diamond and steel. So this is a 3x2x2, so I need 12. I need to do this recipe 3 times. So I'm going to need 12 diamonds, okay, and 3 blocks of steel, and then some pistons. Okay, let me get all that stuff together, guys. I'll be back with you in just a moment. Alright, guys, I am back, and I think I've got everything ready to go ahead and make the rock crusher. So it is a 3x2x2. So, if we put that down, say, let's just clear out a little space here. Let's just put it, like, right here for now. As I said, this is all very, very temporary. There we go. So, there we go. We got ourselves the rock crusher. And the reason that we need that is so that we can pulverize obsidian and turn it into stuff. So, like, for example, if we take a look at the sawmill... We need that basic machine frame, and that requires crushed obsidian. We also need this basic circuit board, which is actually pretty easy to make. That's just carpenter. And then a few other things as well. So I'm going to try and get some of that stuff together, guys, and I'll be back in just a little bit. Alright, guys, I am back, and I've got everything that I need except for this little iron chipset right here, and that's what I'm working on right now. This laser, which is being powered by these 2 generators, is basically like sending power to the assembly table, which is creating this iron chipset. Then once that's done, I'm going to have to put all of this into the assembly table, and it's going to take 400,000 RF, so it's going to take a little while. But once that's all done, I'll have my basic machine frame, and everything will be good to go for me to make the sawmill. So, as I said, it'll take a little while, but I'll be back with you in just a little bit. Alright, guys, I am back, and I've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is we've got our chipsets made. The bad news is I was looking at the machine frames, and I made a grave mistake. I need dense refined iron plates, and I thought I could just make those with steel, but I'm actually wrong. I need a compressor, and I need refined iron plates, and the refined iron plates I need a metal former or a block cutting machine for, neither of which I have. So, I think we're probably going to have to hold off on that until the next episode, but once we have those two things, once I have a way to get those dense iron plates, then I'll really be able to get up and rolling. I think we're going to go with the block cutting machine, because it can also be used to turn planks into sticks, which is going to be very important, because I want to get into agricraft relatively soon, actually. So I think we're going to do that. To make that, I need an advanced machine casing. Do I want to do that? Maybe I would just be better off going with the metal former to start with. Yeah, I think we'll do the metal former, because we need bronze, I need a basic frame, and then an electronic circuit. And all of that stuff I can make relatively easily. And then so the metal former and then the compressor is also pretty easy. So those two things will really get us up and rolling here. But I'm pretty much out of time for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.